director new media for the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate presidential campaign council Chief FFKS has reacted to the reports which may have been heard by some that a certain terrorists are taking refuge in the home of the vice presidential candidate of the APC ß⁰K⁰ after he escaped prison custody. The former minister, who shared an audio conversation he had during an interview with on a Twitter space, stressed that it is only normal for various disinformation to be heard on the media, especially when it has to do with politics of an individual, and that such reports that a terrorist in the name of Kabiru Sokoto never in any point had any association with ß⁰K⁰. Femi Fani-Kayode, who pointed out that when he was a media director for Jonathan's campaign, he also said many things against his opposition, and that a lot of statements like this will definitely come out, but one should, however, disregard such. Speaking further, he said many people have continued to repeat this, pushing its way into the minds of Nigerians to believe, as he noted that he had done serious research about ß⁰K⁰ after he was nominated and found nothing incriminating about him. In his words, a lot of disinformation goes on when we get into this game, and a lot of things have been said in the past which said many believed to be true and at the time of saying, and in some cases are fabrications. A lot of stuff go out there that is simply not true. In this particular case, you are referring to Kabiru Sokoto, who they say escapes and now ended up in his guest house, and then he disappeared. I can tell you clearly and categorically, as far as I am aware, this is not true. Fani-Kayode never said anything. Of course, what do you expect him to say? You wanted him to say it is true? No. But from his own statements, he never made any convincing statements for people to even believe. So you know that most of the things that people say, they are all lies. They are all lies. But you have not even defended this man in any way. You have never given us the reason why we should not even believe what is being said. What you just said is just a mere talk. FFK, I don't even envy your job. How can you defend a man like Bola Ahmed Tinubu with multiple skeletons? You go tire. Anywhere belle face. Anywhere belle face. Now be this guy. You sure say no be back, because he is reasoning from the back. FFK is where belle face politician, unstable woman. Very soon he will be exposed. Why are you blaming FFK? Our former presidents have told you who FFK is. Give FFK money, he will tell you that devil is a Christian. That is how bad he is. No integrity whatsoever. You lied. FFK, we have pictures. Give FFK food, he will sing and dance for you. I remember the comments from Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. You are really right. He can never deny that he is the grand patron of Boko Haram and Fulani S-men in Nigeria. Tomorrow, this man will still come back and say, oh, he didn't do enough diligence, that something came up after he had defended SHETTIMA, and he will tell you that, oh, it is not so. Even from what he has said, he never even said any convincing thing that Nigeria will even disbelieve what they have believed concerning SHETTIMA. FFK is a useless liar. He has forgotten that he wrote about this when the thing happened while he was in PDP. He has forgotten name callings and several allegations FFK levied against SHETTIMA. It seems FFK has a very shallow brain. Even the people that even recruited him, all of them don't get shame now. They don't get shame. They just want to say anything, whether you believe it or not. Their own is that they have said it and they have said it. Then a lot of people who are gullible, who are not deep thinkers, will run with it. So that is what they feed on. They know that what they are saying is rubbish, it's nonsense, but they just have to say it anyway. They have to say it anyway. They have to say it anyway. That's it. They have to say it anyway. Nigeria, have you heard the news? If Nigeria means obedience, then I will believe that we are destined to suffer forever. New Nigeria is urgently needed. And what is FFK defending? Is it not obvious that Shettima is Boko Haram commander? Nigeria will continue to be in darkness for sweeping evils under the carpet. APC brought 2 people that will send Nigeria to an exile, and they will still defend it. These guys, they will still defend nonsense. Even in his own submission now, you cannot even take any meaningful thing. Just like he being said, he has even said something or like of this nature. He say, oh, they believed. So how can you believe and you're coming out to tell us what is not? And you talked about this issue. Are you not telling us that you had to believe at that time? Why did you believe? Why didn't you do your due diligence? FFK stomach infrastructure. You are defending Boko Haram. FFK said that is misinformation and fabrication lie against Kashim Shettima, vice presidential candidate. So Tinubu, and FFK said he has done thorough research about Shettima VP candidate to Tinubu since the day APC nominates Shettima as VP candidate. Anyway, now politicians lack truth if they are looking for something, even though they know that their fellow politicians from the same party is a killer or criminal. They will continue to hide and defend them under the good people of the party. But I believe truth will come out. As soon as they are not together, they will begin to spill the beans. If you take their word for it, you are on your own. Future Minister of Information After Lai Mohammed has spoken to power, truth to power. We know exactly what you did not do, because you are FFK. When you go to Labour Party next year to look for a job, we know exactly what you will say again. This man, Ogbologbo liar. FFK, you can lie any day, anytime about anything. Your brazen lies are unfathomable. In every rumor, there's an iota of truth. It's as if Nigerians have forgotten that this is so